Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. The final game, Clark, of the regular season. It has been a wild ride.
Every season has its share of surprises. This one, no exception. And we haven't even gotten to the playoffs yet, partner.
Now here's Rose over Harris. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Bulls.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
Brewer with the ball. Clock at 6. Lopez with the bucket.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Able to talk with Avery Johnson for a minute. We were talking about the challenge of facing Derrick Rose. Coach told me he might be the most athletic point guard I've ever seen. Rose flies around the floor, rising to the rim easily. But he continued, the most impressive thing is his leadership. He's the guy on his team, and his teammates love playing with him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Lopez. His last outing, he had 24 points. Lopez, a screen on Deng. 5 on the clock. Brewer passes to Lopez. And that one, good. Lopez has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Rose gets the bucket.
But, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Burks in the corner. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Noah. Down low. That's good from Deng on the assist by Corver.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Favors. Now Brewer. He averages about 5 points a game. Harris. Now here's Brewer. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Rose. On the wing, Deng. Covered by Brewer. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here is Harris. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Burks. Chicago grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
The Nets making a switch here. Humphries checked in. Here's Lopez. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Harris kicks to Lopez. And here is Brewer. Pass to Burks. Now here's Lopez, covered by Noah. 4 on the clock, and the basket is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Rose. Buries it from 3-point range. Rose has got 10.
You've got to take Rose seriously from there now. I mean, he's capable of doing some major damage from distance.
To the left side wing. Lopez against Noah. Back to Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Brewer. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Dang dishes to Rose. Pass to Brewer. Lopez over to help. Dang passes to Court. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And Avery Johnson wants to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
First in field goal percentage, and they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. Extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. And the Nets with possession here. 11-point game. Here is Brewer. Nothing on the board. And he drops it in from the low post.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Lopez with the steal. Brewer with the ball. Pass to Burks. With the step back. Harris misses.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
And there's Corver on the assist by Rose.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Here's Dang after Devin Harris's score. Brewer with the steal. Pass to Harris. Now Brewer. Humphrey sets a pick for Brewer. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Harris against Rose. Count it. Rose has got 15.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Harris passes to Brewer. Now Burks. Pass to Harris. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Love his work moving that ball around like that.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with them. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Brooklyn making some changes. Francisco Garcia, he's checked in for Brewer. And it's Farmar in for Burks. Here's Cox. Tries a 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Here is Telfair. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Over to the wing. Pass to Meeks. Here is Telfair. Just 5 to shoot. Zeller, a screen on Harris. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Derrick Favors. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. He took some time to examine him, and unfortunately, it looks like that it is a broken wrist. He's definitely going to be out for a serious stretch of time. So, guys, we shouldn't be expecting him back anytime soon.
Thanks for the report, David.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. A second chance effort, and the shot is long. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
The kick out to Anderson. The shot's good. Telfer making the play.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And that's why you can't leave anyone open.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Cox. Pick by Zeller. The 3. Rebounded by the Nets. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out front. They lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Anderson, a screen on Humphries. Dang gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Ross. Banked in off the glass. Ross has got his first 2 points of the night. The Bulls leading by 3. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Out to the right wing. Here's Garcia. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And Meeks kicks to Dang. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the paint, here's Petro, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Farmar out to feed, letting his guys eat.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now Telfair. Six to shoot. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Humphries. Nets trail by 5. Now here's Ross to the middle. Here's Humphries. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Humphries has got his first points of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Cox. Anderson outside. There's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Anderson's got 6.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Avery Johnson wants to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams changing it up here. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 1, the Bulls. The Nets second.
You know, it's been interesting to see both clubs really clamping down with their pressure on the ball defensively. I mean, forcing turnovers and then getting out in transition to score.
Brewer passes to Sullinger. Nets passing it around. Here's Farmall. Off target from outside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Nets trail by 6. Pass to Brewer. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Lopez. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's Burks. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Rose looking around. Over Farmar. Rose, no good. Nets trail by 5. Brewer with the ball. Over to the left wing. Lopez against Noah. Lopez kicks to Brewer. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 5. Outside Rose. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Here's Farmar. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Lopez, a screen on deck. To the inside. Stolen by Noah. Here's Rose. 13 feet away. Brewer with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And so the timeout taken here by Avery Johnson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Chicago also making some changes. Brewer is checked in for Anderson, and it's Korver in for Jody Meeks. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn, trailing by 10. Now Brewer. Inside, here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
And here's Rose outside. Sullinger with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Harris dishes to Burks. Lopez, a screen on Korver. Just 5 on the clock. Burks, the pass to Lopez. Great defense that time from Noah.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Rose finds Noah. Back to Rose. Down low. Brewer, the pass to Dent. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Brewer. Takes it inside. The shot's good from Lopez.
These are the games that you love from Lopez. He's looking fantastic out there.
Harris against Rose. Over Harris. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Rose has got 22.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Lopez. Over Noah. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 8. Again, and the points coming from Lopez.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Chris Humphries has checked in for Sullinger. And Chicago also making a switch. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Luol Deng. Here's Noah. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Outside Rose. Meeks outside. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Nets trail by 11. Pass to Burks. Lopez, a screen on Korver to the inside. And Lopez throws it down.
Doubling down, sets the screen and converts.
Chicago's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And that one's good by Noah.
And this is where Noah makes his presence felt, down low in the paint.
Harris passes to Brewer. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Brewer's shot is off.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Brewer with the screen for Rose. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 11. In the corner, it's Harris. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. Now here's Rose. He's got 22. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. To the middle, here's Lopez. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. And that's 20 points for Brook Lopez.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Bulls moving the ball around. Noah with a screen on Harris. And it's Rose missing. Nets trail by 9. Burks kicks to Brewer. Lopez inside, guarded by Korver. The shot's good from Lopez.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
That one falls. Rose has got 26 points.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Harris. Pass to Humphries. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Brooks. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Rose. The kick out to Dang. Here's the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, and you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Harris passes to Burks. Fires it up. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Chicago leading by 8. Outside Rose. And yes, it's good. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
So tough to contain Derrick Rose. He's got it all. Size, quickness, and an airtight handle.
And Avery Johnson wants to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Derrick Rose, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harris kicks to Burks. Clock at 6. Pass to Brewer. Over Dang. Brewer's shot is off.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Rose passes to Brewer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 24 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Outside Rose. Rebound, Brooklyn. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Brewer passes to Lopez. And here is Brewer. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Korver.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Rose passes to Brewer. Back to Rose. Noah with a screen on Harris. The open shot, Rose. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Rose has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Harris looking it over. Lopez against Noah. A fadeaway. That one drops for him. Lopez has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And they are third in opponent scoring. You know what that means. They're playing tough, inspired defense, challenging every possession.
And going back to their assist ranking, there's a terrific flow to their offense. You've mentioned it, Greg, often good ball movement, good player movement. It's basketball as it was meant to be played. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. Pass to Noah. Back to Rose. Over Harris. Rose finds Noah, and there it is for him.
And the sheer physicality of Noah, even the foul won't deter.
The Nets making a switch here. Petro's checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
On the wing, Brewer. He's covered by Deng. Pass to Burks. Korver with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 13. Rose with the ball. 30 points in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Nets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to Burks. Humphries with a screen on Korver. Burks dishes to Humphries. Here's Brewer. Rose with the rebound. Rose has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brewer. Outside Deng. Right wing. Here's Rose, and he drives in. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 35 points for Derrick Rose. Nets trail by 18. Here's Brewer. He's covered by Deng. Now, here's Brewer. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Deng. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Back to Rose. Pass to Deng. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 8 now on the night. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And Avery Johnson wants to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Sullinger's checked in for Brooklyn. A moment here now to see the numbers for Derrick Rose. Pass to Burks. Harris outside. Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Telfair leading the way. Basket good. Rose has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Now, here's Brewer. He's guarded by Meeks. Now Brewer, down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And it's Meeks with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And Brewer kicks to Harris. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from 14. That misses off the backboard. A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. Harris finds Burks. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Now here's Brewer. He's covered closely. It's good.
Oh, good work finding space outside. It serves him well when that jumper's falling.
To the wing on the left. Back to Rose. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! And that one is hammered home.
You know, with top-flight ball handling skills, Derrick Rose can get really creative scoring the rock.
Harris's shot is good.
Works that one inside nicely.
Anderson in the post. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Bulls running away with this one. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Telfair the pass to Day. And Anderson has it in the corner. Here is Telfair with the drive. And it's good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Farmar gets it to go on the assist from Jared Sullinger.
Really good from three-point land. Farmar's not a shoot-first guard. However, he can fill it up when appropriate.
Dang for 3. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Puts it up from 12. That's short off the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Telfair. And the Bulls another 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
To the paint, here's Lopez. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Used all 7 feet and about 1/3 of a ton to get that one up and down.
Chicago making a switch here. Nocione's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. For Chicago, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Beyond the arc. Telfair can't hit. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Sebic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cox the pass to Telfair. Pass to Cox. No good from outside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Sebic. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Out to the wing. Nocione kicks to Telfair. Let's go. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
To the right side. Pass to Farmar. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Now Telfair. Fires the 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. Telfair's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Bulls. Now Farmar. Lopez a screen to the middle. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. 31 points for Brook Lopez. Meeks on the wing. Ripped away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Farmar. Good on the shot. Farmar's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
To the inside. And Anderson kicks to Telfair. The three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Farmar. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Telfair. Here's Nocioni. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Down low. Tries from the block. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Bulls leading by 21. Meeks dishes to Anderson. The shot's good.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Out left to the wing. Humphries kicks to Farmar. Lopez a screen. Lopez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Nocioni for 3. Connects from three-point range. Nocioni's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Farmar with the ball for the Nets. Jacks up a 3. And it's Meeks with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's Cox. That 3 off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Outside, Garcia. Here's Farmar. Sinks the triple. Farmar's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here is Telfair. Shoots from the high post. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Here's Farmar. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 23. Out to the right wing. Pass to Cox. And here's Meeks for the 3. The shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here is Humphries. To the left wing. Here's Farmar. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Meeks. Now Nocioni. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Sevic. The three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Pass to Nocioni. And here's Anderson. Lopez covering. This one for 3. And Telfair with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Telfair's got 21 in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And in the final game of this season series, they have to be happy earning the tiebreaker here, finishing up the year with a winning record of 2-1 against the Nets.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Derrick Rose.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Pass to Nocioni to the wing right side. Anderson and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time